Oh, it's been a long, intense show. We like to end with an after-dinner a spa treatment. We call it the Friend Zone. We invite one of our friends within the building here at Fox onto the set. And tonight, friend number one, Uber friend, the incredible Ainsley Earhardt, co-host of Fox and Friends. It's great to see you, Ainsley.
It is so good to see you.
You're up really early, like 3 in the morning, reading headlines. And this one jumped out at you. This is from the Huffington Post, and I'm quoting now. It's official. Donald Trump's first 100 days will be horrible for the planet. So I'm reading this piece. Because of this, I had to read it. And it said, you're a person of faith, so you're familiar with religious language. A lot of this was written in religious language, like Donald Trump is violating some kind of faith that we have in environmentalism. He's an apostate and must be crushed. Do you get that vibe from these stories?
You know, we read it this morning on the morning show. I needed you on the curvy couch with me, Tucker, just to laugh. I needed that cackle that you do, because everyone in the room was laughing at that headline. You know, I mean, talk about religion. Donald Trump is offering an olive branch. You know, he met today with the New York Times, and he was talking about keeping an open mind, listening to the folks who do believe that humans are responsible for climate change. But he also said, I want clean coal, and we want more jobs. We want shale. You know, I did so many stories when I worked for Sean Hannity's show on clean coal and on shale. We have a lion's share of shale in our country. Wouldn't it be nice if we were not dependent on other countries for energy? It'd be amazing. It would create jobs. We wouldn't have to rely on the Middle East for our oil. It would be great. So maybe there is a way to compromise and a way to kind of talk this out. He is offering an olive branch. He's inviting, you know, people of all different faiths, of all different creeds to come and meet with him. And I think it's great.
Well, I got to say, that posture, that attitude, which comes very naturally to you as a peacemaker, is totally absent from this piece. So, for example, people who aren't sold on the connection between human activity and global warming are dismissed as deniers. Like, not even worthy of consideration. They're bad people.
What did you think? What did you think when he said that there might be a connection?
You know, it mirrors what I think, which is there might be, and I'm open-minded. And by the way, the essence of science is questioning. That's the point. Ask questions until you are satisfied that there is no other explanation for the phenomenon you're watching. I mean, that's the essence of the scientific method. And so I'm totally for asking questions, including about climate change. But the idea that we know everything there is to know, and anyone who questions it is anti-science, is like hilarious to me, because it's the opposite of science.
I think the majority of Americans feel the way you do, though, Tucker. And I think that they are going to give him a chance. I think that he's pretty open-minded when it comes to social issues and when it comes to this type of an issue. And he wants to hear from all sides before he makes a judgment or before he decides, you know, what direction's best for this country. He seems to be like the guy in high school who's like, all right, let me hear from you, let me hear from the preppy people, let me hear from this group, let me hear from that group, and then we'll make a decision.
Was it like that at your high school?
There were a few guys like that. I bet you were that guy.
I went back to Columbia, South Carolina for the primaries, and every person I met, and I'm not exaggerating, Ainsley Earhardt's from here. You're the most popular person in Columbia.
That's not true. You're the nicest guy, and everyone is so proud of you. You're doing so great, and I just want to tell the people at home to keep watching because your ratings are so good, Tucker. Everyone is beaming up here in New York for you. I know they are down at the Bureau. We just miss you. That's the only thing. I know you missed your wife because you were working 7 days a week, and I love your wife and your beautiful kids. But we miss you in New York. Do you think there's any way in the future that you're going to ever move back here? Because we can't deal with not seeing you.
You're making me reconsider it. Ainsley Earhardt, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Ainsley.
You're
Great
welcome.
To see you.
Proud of you, Tucker.